you.
You're now being a very immature, stupid kid.
Things are getting a little heated here in Gettysburg.
I have the right to film. It's a public place.
Am I right or wrong?
Yeah. So you have no reasonable expectation of privacy in a public place according to the Supreme Court. So
Just because you're gay, you can say all this.
yeah. I'm actually a pastor in a church. We can't be gay.
That's what goes on in the Gettysburg National Military Park, in the cemetery.
That's cool.
Walking in here, so you best walk out.
What if you fall, motherfucker?
I mean, this is where my ancestors are buried. Am I not allowed to be here?
And that's where I'll be, live November 19th for the Gettysburg Remembrance Day Parade and Ceremonies.
If you're going to cause a disturbance, I can recommend to you that you de-escalate just a little bit because obviously you're upsetting some people.
Acting as the foil-hatted town crier.
Hi, I'm Lincoln Square Leonidas, and this is the foil-hatted veteran.
Letting everyone know that it's legal to stab veterans in Gettysburg.
So how'd you get off for stabbing me?
Well, not all.
As long as they're from out of town.
You got off with murder pulling your pistol on me.
Well, I'm sorry.
So you're...
And it's a local crony doing the stabbing.
So who do you know around here, man? Who are you tied into?
Nobody real.
Get the fuck out of here.
So come on down to this family-friendly historic tourist
Get the
town.
fuck out of here. You're full of
I have the
shit.
right to be here.
The event starts in Gettysburg National Cemetery with the rereading of the Gettysburg Address, and then the parade kicks off around 1 o'clock in town near the square. And I'm going about this the right way, so I contacted both event organizers about my attendance. And this is Gettysburg Mayor Rita Freeling, who actually gets back to us and invites us in for a meeting, but declines to be on film. But we graciously thank Mayor Freeling for her time. She's the only public official in this town that's ever engaged us.
Know how these guys hid my triple attempted murder?
I didn't follow that.
No. Well, how about you give me your card and I'll show you? Why don't you show your concern?
Not interested.
So I offer to meet in the middle and just have her direct her police chief to meet with me on camera.
That's going to be a complaint you can make to the chief of police.
But Chief is historically camera shy.
I'll let the chief of police know you want.
I'm not done. I've got more things to complain.
Don't worry, Chief Glenny. We'll make sure to bring our wide-angle lens. But in all seriousness, his officers have no idea about legal free speech.
There are people who do not want to talk to you. You can't continue to try to talk to them.
That's called the First Amendment.
So I'm trying to educate them to avoid the legal debacle that created Counselor Kang Guru. Same with the National Park Police.
Please leave. Please, may I be on my way.
Okay, where are you headed to tonight?
Doesn't matter. It's none of your damn business.
Their office is already playing games about me needing to pay for a permit to get approved for free speech. Pay for a permit to get approved for free speech. Pay for a permit to get approved for free speech.
Please record your message.
Hi, Jake. My name is Pam Neal, and I am calling you from the permit office at the Gettysburg National Military Park.
Well, that's a problem. We're not monetized, so we can't be considered commercially filming. And we're going to be there as a town crier. We're not filming. So we don't need a non-commercial permit either. And all the other auditors showing up, they're all independent journalists. News and individuals don't need permits to film.
I have the right to film. It's a public place.
Am I right or wrong?
Yeah. So you have no reasonable expectation of privacy in a public place according to the Supreme Court. So
And this is the reaction from just one guy with a camera.
yeah. I'm actually a pastor in a church.
And remember, I'm not going to be filming. Otherwise, I'd have to pay for a permit to get approved for free speech. So if you guys want to catch this live, you're going to have to go subscribe to Annapolis Audit and First Capital Transparency. And don't miss out on the Gettysburg Remembrance Day Parade and Ceremonies on November 19th.
But listen to me.
Yes, sir.
If you're going to cause a disturbance, I can recommend to you that you de-escalate just a little bit because obviously you're upsetting some people, and I would tell them the same exact thing if they were doing it to you. So you may want to de-escalate, okay? We have a good law enforcement presence here,
Yes.
and we can defend you, and we can defend them, all right? But there should not be a reason that we have to defend each other, okay? So, you you may want to de-escalate, move out with your partners, go talk, regroup, and then maybe engage these gentlemen later on, or these other families later on, and have a good conversation. But you may want to go ahead and de-escalate at this time. You have the First Amendment, right? But hold on, sir. Let me go ahead and just chat with them, all right? You may want to de-escalate it before we have to intervene in law enforcement capacity, okay? So, my recommendation, maybe go talk to your buddies.
I don't have any buddies.
Okay, well then, if you'd like me to walk you out or to somewhere else, it might be good to go. All right, but that's your choice. I'm asking you, do you need my assistance to have you walk somewhere else to maybe de-escalate this position, or we can go out there and talk in the sun just a few minutes?
I would love to talk to you guys.
Okay, all right. Hey, gentlemen, would you mind making a Come on, sir. No.
I walked around. I stopped maybe a couple times to talk to people. I was on my way out, and they completely surrounded me. I'm always
That's fine.
to escalate the situation.
I know, but
And I respect
sometimes, sir, just by your presence or maybe by the shirt you're wearing, we can de-escalate. People don't like it when I show up with a badge as well, okay? So I have to learn to de-escalate my positions or whatever else like that, okay?
Right.
So just in the spirit of keeping the peace and doing everything with everybody, that's why I wanted to de-escalate you from the position, okay? You have your First Amendment right to free speech, and we're here to protect that. But I'm also here to protect your well-being and their well-being as well.
I mean, but was I doing anything to
No, you weren't doing anything.
Okay, so just
you weren't doing anything wrong. I was making sure that you were safe and that the rest of those gentlemen and patriots and everybody else that's celebrating here today is going to have a good time, and that everybody remains safe. That is my job, protect and serve. Okay? So I'm going to protect and serve you, and I'm going to protect and serve every other person out here.
So
that's what we're here for.
Do I have a right to stay here and talk to you?
You have a right, sir, just like they do, to be here. Okay? And I'm going to protect you just like I'm going to protect them. But I'm going to recommend to you just like I would recommend to them. All right? And if you find yourself in a hostile position or a hostile situation, you may want to de-escalate and move away from it, just like we just did. You see, now there's not a big surrounding, and not everybody's upset and everything else right now. But you can go wherever you'd like, okay? But you may want to make sure that you de-escalate if you find yourself in a similar situation, and I would tell them the same exact thing. Okay?
So, but to be clear, sir,
yes,
I did absolutely nothing. I walked up to the gate.
And sir, to be absolutely clear, I am not accusing you of doing anything else. I made the professional judgment, okay, that you may be in danger, okay, and I asked you to walk away with me, and you did so on your own free accord.
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
yeah.
and that's fantastic. I'm not detaining you. You're free to walk away from me at any time. I thought you may be in danger at the time, and okay, I wanted to de-escalate the situation. All right. Now, I'll do the same exact thing if you go walk into any other crowd somewhere else. All right.
Well, I didn't walk into the crowd.
Well, or if they were to surround you as well, I'll walk you back out of there, because that's my job. Okay. And that's what I'm going to do, because you're another American as well.
Yeah,
okay?
absolutely.
But if you find yourself in a bad situation, ask for help or try to de-escalate the position. Or dislocate yourself from a situation where it may be a conflict.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
That's all I'm trying to say to you. Okay?
All right.
All right? Do you have any other questions, sir?
I mean, your preference would be for you to leave, or, like, I'm just asking personally, like, what do you want me to do at this point?
In my professional opinion, sir, you're in an area where you may subject yourself to danger. Okay? All right? You may be, because the crowd right now may not be supportive of you or just the recent incident right now.
Yeah.
You as a person, I have no idea. I doubt anybody here knows you personally. You said you don't have any friends here, so that's fine.
Yeah, I
But
like I said,
my recommendation to you, sir, would be to de-escalate the position either by exiting the area or moving to another part of the cemetery to go pay your respects or celebrate whatever you're here to do.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's my recommendation. I am not giving you a lawful order to do so at this time, because I have not witnessed a crime.
Okay.
Okay? But I wanted to make sure that you're person and if you're of good, sound mind and body to be able to make a good decision.
Yeah, sir, I really just want to know what you want me to do right now. Do you want me to leave? Because I can't leave. Like, I'm not saying
Sir,
you're not forcing me
I'm not making a recommendation. I'm just letting you know what your options are, and that is made totally by you, because you are of sound mind and body, in my opinion, and that you can walk away. But as you can see, that there is a large gathering out here, and you just had a little bit of a verbal conflict. You may want to leave, or you may want to move to another area of the park where there's not